Hey guys, Dustin Lazier here again with Chasing Racing Dreams. Today we're going to be working on Louie's Enduro car. Louie's my dad, as you guys know from the last video. We're racing a late model this weekend. We're going up to Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex in Markleysburg, Pennsylvania. They're having a $1,000 to win enduro race if they have 35 or more cars. We went up there two other times for two other races. I think one time they had 40 cars, one time they had 38 cars. Dad's ran good up there the last couple of times, so it's a real fun time. If you guys have never been to Roaring Knob, it's a great time to go up and check it out. They're doing enduro races, like I said, $1,000 to win if they have 35 or more cars. They're also doing a camper boat trailer race. If they have 12 or more cars of that, that's going to be $1,000 to win as well. Basically, you got a car, you hook a trailer to it, a boat, camper, whatever you want to pull. You go around the track, and the last one that's still moving with the trailer still attached is the winner. It's a great time. They put on a great show. They're also doing chain races where you chain two cars together and go around the track. They're doing side-by-side races. I think it's $500 to win the side-by-sides if they have enough. And they're also doing ATV races as well. My kids will be racing their ATVs again. They were up there last time. It's going to be a fun event. That's this Saturday, November 7th. Starting at 12 o'clock. Gates open at 12. Racing starts at 2. A cool thing about Roaring Knob, what they do for that weekend is it's called an all-access pass for the fans. So you go, you pay 20 bucks. You can get in, you can come down the pitch, you can walk all over wherever you want to go. It's a real good time, so if you've never been to Roaring Knob, it's a time to check it out and go have a good time. Like I said, we'll be having full coverage of that. Dad's going to be racing the enduro car. My kids are going to be racing their four-wheelers, so we're going to have a good time. If you don't know what an enduro car is, basically it's just a stock car. This is a Cavalier we got behind us. You have to take all the glass out of it. You have to take all the interior, the seats, everything out of it, and put some hood pins in it, number plate, and a fire extinguisher, and you know, you're good to go. Just get in it and go. It's a fun time. It's a real good event. It's a way to get into the sport. And like I said, it'll be this Saturday, November 7th at Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex, Markleysburg, Pennsylvania. I'll put a link in the description there for the Facebook page where all their events are. If you go, have a good time. But this is Dad's car. We've been working on it for the last week or so. We're still working on it here. You can see we already got all the glass out of it except two. We got all the interior all stripped down, all the lights out of it, everything. We got to take this side glass out, this driver's side glass out. You can see inside everything's ripped out except the driver's seat. You don't have to have a roll bar or anything in these cars. We have to put something on the door, the driver's door bar, and that'll be it. So well, let you help us out. We didn't get it on video yesterday. Dad was taking the back glass out and it shattered. So we just got that all cleaned up and ready to go. So we'll be having you guys tag along with us today. We're gonna be taking this glass out. We're gonna be getting the number plate mounted, getting the fire extinguisher mounted, and getting everything else ready to go and get it cleaned up. We'll be back with you shortly. One glass. It's easier if you take the rubber off from the outside, then the glass will pull up out easier and give you more room. Door panel out, you get the glass out. Basically, you take everything out that can catch on fire. That's why they have you strip it down to the bare metal. No glass, obviously, for safety reasons. Lou's working on that door there. So a little bit more about the enduro race. So basically, what they do is they start everybody on the track at the same time. You do a pill draw where you draw a number. That number determines where you're going to start at on the track. They start them 4 wide, rows of 4. It gets pretty interesting. They take the track, they make it kind of muddy. They mud it up. So, you know, they're not going around, flying around at top speeds. And there's no cautions unless a car breaks down in a bad spot, say like entering turn 1 or out of turn 4, or, you know, if it's in a dangerous spot, they stop the race to get that car moved. Bumpers, drive shafts, tires, wheels, whatever falls off stays in the track the entire time. The track is always changing that way. From lap to lap, you don't know what's going to be in the way and what's not. So you got to be real paying attention real well. And like I said, you know, you got 40 other guys that are going around the track, and they usually run 50 lap enduro races. So like I said, if you guys ain't doing anything November 7th, this Saturday, $1,000 to win if there's 35 or more cars. Go get you an old junker car and strip it down and come up and see us. Dad likes to finesse things and take them off. I like to use a hammer. Just like that. So what I'm doing here is just putting some duct tape around the doors, keep them from vibrating. I'll take that chain, hook that chain up, finish tightening it up, and that'll keep the door from opening. That's just a safety thing. You don't want all that stuff flying out, going down the road, going down the track, I mean. Alright, we're back. We had to take a break, had to go get some bolts to finish up our chain. Again, it doesn't have to be super thick chain, just something to help keep the door from going. That'll be good. We'll take that up there so it don't rattle around. That was good. Just got to do that to the rest of the doors. We're getting ready and put the number fin on here. All the cars have to have a fin on top of the car with their number. They don't run electronic scoring or anything. So that's how they actually have people that count the laps as you go through. So we're going to put the fin up there, get that done. Getting one step closer. Louis' number fin, you can see it's just a piece of aluminum. It's bent out, it's got some holes in it. We'll drill some holes down through the roof and get it ball rolling. So number plate's done. Number plate, fin, whatever you want to call it. Louis runs the number 33. Just some simple bolts down through. Little tip, the ones on the inside towards the driver's compartment there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but we put those with the long part sticking up so it doesn't hit your head or anything on it. Got the back doors chained. Gonna get the fire extinguisher mounted. Dad's working on finishing up the door panel over there, getting all the sharp edges off of it. We're getting there. Bring it over here so you can see a little better. Putting this screen on here just helps keep the mud and big chunks of mud and everything flying back and hitting Dad while he's driving. Put some zip ties around here on the side and we'll bolt it up there on the front. So it's more about driver's protection than anything safety. Put the zip ties there on the side. Just hold it in place. We're going to put some self-tapping screws down here along the bottom and around just to help hold it in place. Just like that. All right, so we got Louis' race car ready to go. Still got to put the door panel on, get it out, take it for a little test drive. But all in all, it's ready to go. Don't forget, Saturday, November 7th, this coming Saturday, Royal Motorsports Complex, Martinsburg, Pennsylvania. Gates open at 12. Racing starts at 2. They have the Enduro race, $1,000 to win, 35 more cars. They have a chain race, side-by-side race, ATV race, and they also have the camper and boat trailer race. It's a fun time. They draw huge crowds, a bunch of cars. If you've never been to it, just come on out. It's a great time. Again, like I said, this Saturday starting the gates open at noon. Racing starts at 2. So we'll see you there. Swing by, say hi to us, leave us a like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks.